Hi, everybody.
Hello there,
Jerry.
Linda and Gizmo.
We're the Village's Newcomers. And today we're going to bring you a topic that I think is growing more and more important every day. And that is how to defend yourself against fraud, especially through telephone solicitors.
Oh, there are so many solicitors these days. Every time I pick up the phone, it's somebody that's not really supposed to be calling us.
Yeah, it's made us change our way of life, basically. In the old days, anytime the phone rings, you pick it up. Now you have to be a little more leery. We're going to give you some steps to follow to try to keep yourself safe from these fraudulent telephone solicitors. We've gathered these from a variety of sources, from AARP, from Google, just a little research that we did. You can do the same research, and you'll find there are ways to discourage these terrible phone calls.
No one likes to be bothered by unwelcome phone calls.
Oh, they're tricky, they are.
Oh, yes. They'll use your own area code.
That's a key for me. If I see the old 812, that's our area code, and I don't recognize the phone number, I know it's a telemarketer. They have found a way to tap into your area code and generate all these fictitious numbers to contact you from. The best thing you can do is let it ring and ring and ring and go to voicemail. And then if it's legit, they'll leave a message.
Right.
You check your voicemail later and you can call them back. They try to trick us on a regular basis. I had one outfit that called me once a month and I recognized the man's voice. He was a fundraiser for the police foundation. And he would always ask for a lady. And of course, I would say, she's not here. And he'd say, well, okay, maybe I can talk to you. I'm blah, blah, blah. That guy was as phony as a $3 bill. Sometimes we'll get calls saying we've won this or won that. Congratulations. That just doesn't happen. You know, you're not going to get an unsolicited phone call from people to tell you that you've won something or you've been awarded a prize. I don't think so. If you get a call like that and it sounds too good to be true,
it's too good to be true. These scammers are trying to get your information. Tell them nothing. If they ask you your name, don't tell them.
Yeah, they'll say, is your spouse home, etc. Don't volunteer any extra information. You'll get some that says you qualify for zero credit, and it'll make it sound like it's coming from your own credit card company.
Right.
It's not. We get that call on a regular basis, and it's usually generated overseas. And I'll talk to the person. I know what's going on, but I'll talk to them, and it's fun to waste their time. Best thing is just hang up. Or best thing is never to answer the call in the first place.
Right.
But if they get you on the line, they're going to try to manipulate you into telling them what kind of credit card you have, what are the first 4 digits. Go ahead and give me that number and I'll look up your account. What percentage rate are you paying now? You know, they'll ask you all these questions, but their end game is to get your credit card number. Don't fall for it. Don't give anybody your credit card number that calls you unsolicited over the phone. Of course, it's a different story. If you call and order something online from a trusted merchant or website, yes, you can give your credit card information online. But don't do it to somebody that calls you. Another scam that I've seen is they call you claiming to be Windows and that you've been compromised and your computer has been hacked and you're in danger. Now, I know that that's not true. She probably knows it's not true. But an elderly person, see what I did? We're in the retirement community, but we're not elderly yet. But somebody, and I was thinking about my own father when this happened. He didn't know about computers. He didn't know about a lot of things that, you know, an unscrupulous telephone fraud solicitor could pull things out of him.
Right.
He's still old school. He thought everything was good and people are trying to help you. But there's a whole bunch of people out there that don't want to help you.
No.
When you get that call and they claim to be from Social Security or from your credit card company, and you don't give them any information, what you can do is say, hey, listen, let me call you right back about that. And then they'll try to give you their number. They probably have a number that goes to them that's been disguised. But of course, you wouldn't use that. If it was about Social Security, you call the Social Security Administration. I don't believe they'll ever call you asking for information. If it's your bank, I don't think your bank is going to call you asking for information. Don't trust people that try to pump you for information over the telephone. Sometimes the scammers will try to pressure you into making a quick decision, and they'll try to rush you into going to get your financial statements or your credit card and come back and tell them. Don't fall for that. Don't do anything on their time. Do it on your time. And if you're, again, in doubt, you hang up and call that institution directly. Don't rely on these phone scammers to give you honest information about anything. Our best advice is to not even answer those calls. But I admit I've had a little fun once in a while when they ask for that credit card.
Oh, yes. Oh, let me go get that credit card.
I'll
be
get that. I'll be
back.
right back. I got to go get it in the other room, sonny.
Yeah, then he acts real old.
Then you come back 15 minutes later. They're still on there, baby. They want you. They think they've got that hook set. You went to get your credit card. And then you say, oh, wait a minute. I've got to get my reading glasses. And you lay the phone down and you go out for 10 more minutes. And you come back. That's...
And then he tries to give him a fake number that's like 25 numbers long instead of the right numbers.
That's just because I like to have fun with them sometimes, but it's a vicious game, and we don't encourage you to do that.
No.
Just hang up, and don't forget you can be part of the solution. The Federal Trade Commission has a phone number. I'll post it at the link in the bottom of this video. Call that and report people. I mean, you've worked hard your whole life. You've saved your money. You've scrimped and saved, and other people just trying to come and take it away from you. Don't let that happen. So when in doubt, again, don't answer the phone. If you do answer the phone, don't give any information. Tell them you'll call them back.
Yeah.
And if you think you've been scammed or an attempted scam, call the FTC and they'll take care of business for you.
Until next time.
See you when you get here.